Hello, our dear listeners, and welcome to the webinar Why Testing Invests in Your Website Success, hosted by QATestLab. Thanks for joining us today. QATestLab continues a series of 5 webinars dedicated to QA and testing. We're analyzing tricky cases on real projects and sharing with our own experiences. We'll try to prepare the most helpful and interesting topics for you to understand the nuances of software testing and avoid any pitfalls. If you have any suggestions about the webinar topic, please write to marketing@QATestLab.com. So, today I'll be a speaker. My name is Dana Zestra, and I'm a program manager in QATestLab. In terms of digitalization of different markets, a website becomes a business card of every company and service. If you don't have a corporate website, then in the majority of cases, people will not get to know about your company. Apart from that, the increasing end users' demands to software quality and their expectations on functional capacities lead to the development of more sophisticated software. This is relevant to website development too. Proper functioning, high performance, strong security, and good usability are the must-have for every website. In current market conditions, a website helps to attract potential customers and broaden business relationships. Despite applied marketing techniques and campaigns, the quality of the website plays the most essential role. To ensure a high quality of the website, it's better to have testing activities done. But when to test a website? Before or after its launching? What should be tested first? Site functionality, user interface, or security? What data is required for proper testing? What testing means are necessary for thorough checking? What to do with the test results in order to ensure high quality? Today, I'll provide you with the reasons for website verification and the key points to be considered before, during, and after website testing. So let's start from why do you need to test your website? First of all, a website is the face of brand or company, and its poor quality will affect the company's reputation. It's obvious that a buggy site with low security and usability will not add credibility to a company. So website testing increases the visitor's confidence in your company or brand. Also, a fully and properly working website attracts more visitors and potential customers. Thus increases sales. A smooth interaction with the website is one of the most important things that visitors pay attention to. Testing leads to the improvement of website performance capacities, so your visitors will not face crashes or long response time in case of a large number of simultaneous users. Better performance of the website, in comparison to your competitors, is the rather strong advantage. A high-quality website with wide functionality, intuitively clear navigation, and useful content makes visitors come back to the website again and again. Besides that, a high quality of the website leads to the increase of its search engine ranking, so your website will be on the top of the search list. The aim of testing isn't just to detect functional issues, but to ensure a positive user experience by optimizing the interaction between a website and its visitors. Testing focuses on several aspects, including site functionality, usability, security, browser compatibility, and reliability. Testing should be performed before website launching. The more complicated the site is, the higher is the possibility to miss a severe mistake that may block site operability. Unfortunately, there are many cases when the omission of testing stage caused huge financial and time spendings, negative feedback from site visitors, and even the necessity of redesign of the whole resource. So imagine that you have a new website ready for public release. A large team has been working on its development for several weeks or even months. You paid high attention to analysis and review of the target market, including the needs and expectations of your potential customers. You are totally confident that the visitors will come back to your site again and again. The website overpassed a quick click around just to make sure that everything was okay. And the date of website launch comes. You don't think about difficulties as you have done everything in a proper way. However, after launching, the visitors of your website start to face different problems, from invalid links and broken images up to crashes. The traffic is low, and you continue to lose your visitors and potential customers. Clicking around, the site visitors started to trigger bugs that were unnoticeable before. Besides, it turned out that the type and version of web browsers used by different site visitors influence on its operability. The website layout is broken because of different screen resolutions and operating systems used by the visitors. Images are not loading, and it's impossible to send input forms. If it's an online store, there may be issues with order and payment processing, so visitors leave your site to never come back. But don't be sad. You can prevent the mentioned above cases due to website testing. So I hope now you understand that testing is vital for a successful release of your website and its future maintenance. But in order to get the best possible result of testing activities, they should be performed by the specialists that are aware of key techniques, most common bugs of web software, and they should be able to clearly report detected bugs. If a development team performs website checking, then there's a high possibility of bias testing, as developers evaluate the system basing on technical aspects and not end user's perspective. Besides, they know how a website is expected to work. For digital agencies, it's a widespread practice when managers perform website testing themselves. Usually, they don't have enough time in order to ensure a thorough quality verification, so they have to work extra hours fulfilling their main duties and informing the development team about the detected bugs either by email or via Skype. It isn't a convenient way, as emails may be lost or forgotten and bugs remain unfixed. It's better to apply to a key team that will fully focus on bug detection. Apart from that, testers use special bug tracking systems to manage discovered issues and monitor their status. Using such systems as Jira, Trello, Mantis, a testing team will provide developers with a list of bugs with their priority and severity specified. So a development team will not miss any bug, and the website quality will be improved. Also, for a customer that provides the services of website development, a long-term collaboration with one key team will ensure the optimization of testing processes, as the team is aware of strong and weak sides of developers. Testers know what things they should pay special attention to. This enables a smooth and coordinated work. So now you know why to perform website testing, and it's time to proceed to the next question. When to test a website? If a website isn't large, then it's better to test the whole product at once. Checking by a separate page will not reflect the actual quality of the whole website. Such an approach will help to reduce time and means necessary for testing, as you will not have to retest a website constantly. However, If a website is complex and large, then testing the whole product will be rather complicated and confusing. To ensure a wide test coverage, a QA team performs testing step by step, one page or section at a time. You may think it's very time-consuming, but be sure you'll experience all the benefits of this approach later. Imagine that you have a large website developed and you apply to a testing team for its quality verification. The team starts to check the whole site at once. Your developers receive several dozens of bugs every day, and they are fixing them immediately. But removing one bug, developers caught the appearance of other one in the related section that testers have already checked. As a result, chaos and still poor quality of the website. But by checking every ready page, testers help to improve the quality, minimizing side effects connected with bug fixing. Also, testers are able to perform quality verification during page layout. I recommend to start website testing before it's launching. Also, it's necessary to prepare a schedule of testing activities with estimates on bug fixing, testing cycles, and iterations. You can ask a QA team to prepare estimations on the basis of project size, structure, and complexity in order to be able to plan a release date and have everything on time. Usually, website development includes several environments: dev, testing, and live or production. A QA team starts to verify a website in testing environment. A team check different aspects of a website and report the bugs to a development team. After bug fixing and regression testing, in case of no new issues appeared, the website goes to the production. QA team also performs post-release testing that includes the verification of site forms, email processing, and other functionality in real-life conditions. But before actual beginning, a customer site should do some preparations activities on server side, for example, setting up emails, backups, and monitoring tools. To ensure detailed testing, a QA team should base testing activities on the requirements for website functionality, design, performance capacities, and other aspects. So what documentation do testers need? Requirement specification, including requirements for website functionality and design, description of website structure to get a proper vision of website logic, credentials to testing and production environments, page mockups, information about target users, and a list of web browsers and devices necessary for testing. QA team can also have to form a list of devices on the basis of target location and market. So now you know why and when to test, what is needed for testing, and now I'll tell you what website areas to test first and how. So website verification includes the following testing types: functional testing, the verification of the work of a content management system, if any, user interface testing, cross-browser testing, layout verification, usability checking, verification of performance capacities, and security testing. First of all, you develop a website to provide visitors with particular functionality. So you should pay special attention to the verification of website functionality that includes a number of different aspects. Testing activities on functional verification include checking of all links on every page. They shouldn't be broken, and this affects the website page rank and causes a negative user experience. Besides, links should refer to appropriate sources and pages. QA team verifies whether the form's work is expected. For example, whether it's possible to send a form without filling mandatory fields, or whether it's possible to input letters in a phone number field, and so on. Also, testing of forms includes the checking of submission procedure and the place where data used in forms are sent to. That can be either a live database or email address. If this is an online store, then testers check the process of order management and delivery, availability of different payment methods, and verify the work of shopping cart. Errors during form filling or payment processing may cause high spendings of websites that offer different products and goods. Also, testers check how a website works in case of deleted cookies and clean cache. The size of content influences on website operability and layout, so it's necessary to test a website with content elements available. If a website is supported with the content management system, then testers check whether it works properly and that content can be added and published as expected. Only after that, testers proceed to the verification of website functionality. Next comes user interface testing. Due to user interface, people can interact with websites. User interface includes different buttons, menus, toolbars, content elements, and so on. The aim of user interface testing is to check whether the website behaves according to the available requirements. This type of software testing helps to detect visual inconsistencies. In other words, testers are detecting any look and feel differences throughout the whole website. That can be the absence of unique icon style, font size and type, invalid options, unclear error messages, and so on. Somehow similar to user interface testing, a QA team performed the verification of website layout. Having mockups provided by customer, testers compared them with a ready design of every page. Basing on page mockups, testers conduct pixel-by-pixel checking. Using Photoshop, they are able to compare colors used on a website, fonts, content elements, arrangement, and so on. As a website user interface and design may change depending on the web browser used by different visitors, testers perform cross-browser checking. Testers verify if a website is displayed correctly across different web browsers, for example, Opera, Safari, Chrome, Firefox, and others. Also, a QA team tests whether a website functions properly in different web browsers and their versions. Cross-browser testing helps to evaluate and improve site compatibility and to ensure a positive user experience despite the type of used web browsers. Low usability of a website prevents its popularity among visitors. Confused menu and site navigation won't increase the number of potential customers. So you should make sure that a website is user-friendly and convenient for people. Testers pay attention to arrangement, form, and style of menus and buttons, quality of displayed images, video, and audio files. QA team also verifies the website content. Text blocks should be legible and shouldn't contain any spelling and grammar mistakes. One more important attribute of a high-quality website is reliability. A high number of simultaneous users shouldn't make a website work slower or cause its crash. People are very impatient. They will not wait for more than 3 seconds for a site to upload. High loading speed is very important. And testers check website response time at different internet connection speeds to cover the majority of user scenarios. Performance testing helps to optimize a website by detecting and removing system bottleneck. If you're developing an online store, banking solution, or B2B platform, then security testing is a must. In order to avoid corporate or personal data leaks, different security mechanisms should be applied in your website. Imitating hackers' attacks, testers detect vulnerabilities in website security system. Also, a key team can use such techniques as SQL or XSS injections. Security testing helps to ensure a strong protection of sensitive customers' information, for example, credit cards data. After having testing activities done, a QA prepared the test results in a form convenient for a customer. Tester prepare bug reports for the development team to be able to reproduce and fix the bug. A bug report includes a description of the discovered issues, a list of steps to reproduce, actual and expected results, details on testing environment where the issues were detected. For example, it could be type and version of web browser, build version, and other details necessary for a development team. Besides that, testers add screenshots of bugs and video records. For management and tracking of bugs, key teams use such issue tracking systems as Mantis, Jira, Trello, and others. Using such systems, you can add bug priority and severity, assign bugs to a particular person, and monitor the issue status. The use of Word documents or Excel files will only confuse both testers and developers. Also, test documentation includes test summary reports, results of checklists, and test cases execution, separate reports on performance testing. Basing on previous experience, a key team is able to prepare feature requests and provide the customer with recommendations on improvement of website quality. I'm sure you understand the testing importance for the success of your website. It's not an additional thing you should allocate budget to. Testing is the way to ensure a high quality of software. Proper functionality, strong security, good usability, and high compatibility of your website will ensure the increase of sales and establishment of new business relationships. A high quality is a very strong advantage that singles your website out among the competitors. That's all information from me. I noticed that we have some questions. We received some questions during the webinar, and we still have a couple of minutes to answer these questions. Let me check. So the first question was, why is it important to set up 3 environments? It's a good question. Development environment is used, so let's remind that 3 environments, it's dev, test, and production. Development environment is used by developers for continuous changes. Usually dev environment isn't stable because of conflicts during merges and quick changes that could break anything. That's why it's better to set up a test environment that is separate from development and production environment. To reduce the possibility of the bugs due to the environment, the test environment should be similar to production. And then the third production environment have to include only clean and tested code without test data and unstable parts. And the next question is, was it a full list of verifications that need to do to launch the website? I would say no. This is only a general list of checks. The full checklist also includes checking that you have a nice favicon, that the not found page is created, that the site is secure and uses HTTPS, that you have a robots file and sitemap on its place, and many more other things. So that's all questions for now. If you have any questions left, please contact us using the contact details on the slide. Let me open it, and we will answer them soon. Thank you all again, and I wish you a wonderful day or evening. Bye.